Today I'm going to give you a tour of a Chinese badminton court. There's many qualities that are going to be the same as your badminton courts, but I think there might be some differences as well. So let me show you around. These courts have 14 courts. How do you say that in English? Is there an English word? Like courts and courts, like this is a badminton court, but you play on the individual badminton courts? In Chinese, there's two words. Is there only one word in English? 14 courts is pretty typical. It's not especially big, not especially small, because you need to make money. As you'll see, renting a court is not expensive here, so it has to be big enough to try to make some money. The flooring is the green stuff, but underneath is wood, and then underneath the wood is concrete, so it's pretty soft. When he was building the courts, I actually came here with him early, and I saw like the guys were actually drawing the lines on the green stuff. I just thought it was standard that you bought like a roll of it for each court, but they actually put it together themselves, and they actually painted the white lines, which was really cool. These are the nets he used. Wrongling. I don't know anything about it, but pretty common brand. They have these chairs. I don't know what brand they are. Every court has one. Price is 45 RMB per hour. That's about $6.50. So if you have 4 people, you're only paying more than $1 each. So it is very cheap, but this is the standard price in the area. Some courts in the downtown area are more expensive. This is how we pay in China. We pay with WeChat and Alipay. We pay on our phones. We scan, there's codes. You scan the codes and you just pay on your phone. Very seldom do people use cash anymore. With prices this low, it obviously means there's no air conditioning. I would kill for a little air conditioning, but it's just too expensive to cool such a big place with prices that are so cheap. Here's a little shop. You can get everything. My court, Wish is the sponsor, or the, Wish is the one that sponsors this court, so we have all Wish stuff. Different courts have different brands. Some will have a mix of brands. Some will be like sponsored by a company like this one, so that's all different. But Wish is a local shaman brand, and I will show you the birdies we use. This is our most common one. It's called Nanji Feng, which is South Pole Wind. This is what we use. You can see it costs 115 RMB for a tube. We also have these other Nanji Feng ones. These are cheaper. We can. These are 55 per tube, and they're like not bad for being cheap. So this is pretty popular. This one a lot of people use. We have lots of sports drinks. Gatorade is the sponsor of my coach's courts. If you want to learn about the sports drinks in China, you can see my other video. Headquarters. Stringing machine, also Wish. We have some lockers. I think some groups use it to store things like their shuttles and their extra rackets, but people just put their shoes pretty much everywhere. I leave my shoes here all the time. A lot of people do too, so there's just shoes everywhere. There's boxes of shuttles, and anyone can use them. They're all used and old anyway. My coach doesn't care. Anyone can just grab a shuttle and use it. Back room. This is the place with the little sink and the little kitchen and the very dark, spooky back room. This is basically rat alley, so I do not come back here much. There's a little kitchen. It's quite common in China for people to like kind of live where they work. Having kitchens and having like cookers and stuff is not at all weird. It's actually very common. One other thing about the courts is there are 3 bedrooms in this court. I'm gonna show you the outside of one. This is like in this room. This room used to just be like a sitting room. There's like some guy, and he's just like a random guy. It's not my coach, and it's not my coach's family, and it's not someone that I even saw at the courts that much before he lived here. But now he moved all his stuff in, and he has like bookcases and bed and a mobile air conditioner. So that's pretty weird that he's living here. I don't know why he doesn't have an apartment somewhere else. Then this is my coach's office. A total mess. Everybody puts their stuff here. My coach does traditional Chinese tea and some fish. Those fish inspired my fish. He got fish and I was like, I want fish too. So I bought fish after he got them. The office is a total mess. A lot more shoes, a lot of my coach's clothes. And there is another bedroom back here. Another bedroom back here. Afternoon naps, or if you hurt yourself, you can go back there and take a break. Moving along after the office is kind of a creepy hallway. I don't like this hallway. There are actually 2 rooms. One is a bedroom and one is like a storage room. It actually used to be a room for, there was a doctor, like a traditional Chinese doctor that would sometimes work here. That's like rat alley back there. So, and it's always dark because nobody's actually living in that bedroom right now. So I don't like to go down. Then we have some changing rooms. Very simple. First I'll show you, see, people really live here. People really live here, so there is just like their toothbrush and their toothpaste there. Then let's go into the ladies' room. Nobody's here. Showers with hot water and Chinese toilets in the bathrooms. But hey, we're badminton people. You can handle a little squatting. There's a lot of advertisements. They change about every 6 months just for the court to make more money because there's a lot of eyeballs in a badminton court, so local places want to advertise. Here we have something that's very strange, even in China, for a badminton court. We have a China shop. Now, my coach, he has a shop. He has a China shop in the center of the town, so this is like extra from his shop. People actually do come here and buy it. Like if they're going home or if they're going on a trip, they play badminton, they pick up some nice cups or a nice vase or something. You would think that having a China shop in a badminton court with kids and shuttles and people running around is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea too. There's a literal bull in the China shop, but the metaphorical one is me, because apparently I'm the only one who breaks things. I'll show you. Broke all the little pieces. I paid for it, don't worry. My foot tapped it and it fell down and it just crunched. There's also Buddha. My coach is a Buddhist, so he prays to Buddha every morning. So there's a big Buddha with some offerings and some incense. Up here, the court is only 1 story. This is actually restaurants. We have lots of smells, delicious smells, all day in the court. But there's no direct route from this place to the restaurants. You would have to go outside and walk all the way around the block. So we can't just yell up, say like, send down some noodles. We can't do that. Something maybe you won't see at your courts, but I see a lot of is smoking. Many courts will say no smoking. They'll have no smoking signs, but like even the boss smokes. So it's just part of the courts here. I don't like it, but it's part of it. You can see this court is not the neatest of courts, and it's only 2 years old. And this is a brand new building. Like this was built as a badminton court. But it actually has a really homey feeling, and I'm not the only one that kind of claims this place as my own. Everybody that comes here kind of feels like it's their home. And my coach is just so friendly and kind of like welcoming, and you don't feel intimidated by the badminton courts at all because it's not like shiny and bright and clean. It's kind of like lived in and a little dirty. So it actually is a really nice feeling. So what surprised you most about a Chinese badminton court? Was it kind of what you were thinking, or is there something that's different that you didn't expect? Let me know in the comments, and let me know if something's very different in your court or if something feels just really similar. That's one thing I'm trying to show, is that actually, you know, different countries, we're all kind of the same. And maybe the details are different, but the basics are the same, right? Let's just all get along and play badminton.